Hello, you've caught me in the middle of possibly the most fiddly task known to man, putting keys onto a keyring. Right, that's that one done. Dave, can you pass me the back door key, please?
Weapons in video games are undoubtedly very cool. They look amazing, pack more punch than an A-list pool party, and because they're wielded by characters unburdened by the real-life constraints of irritating forces like gravity, they can be the size of school buses if the designers like.
Here are 7 video game weapons way too dangerous and impractical for real life. So much so, we got 3D Print Wizard's My Mini Factory to make them anyway.
First up is Soul Edge, a weapon so demonically evil it's even usurped its various wielders as the antagonist of the Soul Calibur series. No mean feat when you consider its main wielder looks like this and is called Nightmare, so that's one pretty evil sword.
Apparently it started life as a normal, innocent two-hander, but after being exposed to so much blood and hatred and death, it developed a wicked soul all of its own. And an eye, apparently. That's lovely, isn't it?
Nasty engines installed and running at full power, Soul Edge claimed the essence of whomever was unlucky enough to control it, occasionally played out in gameplay terms, with its wielder gradually losing health in exchange for a boost in attack power. It's sort of like a sharper, bigger eye in the blade rather than on a tower version of the One Ring, an inanimate dark force that feeds on the souls of men and manipulates them into carrying out its dark biddings.
Luckily, this replica is made out of whatever material 3D printers use, and so it has literally no effect on me whatsoever. So beautiful.
Next up, it's the M8 Avenger assault rifle from Mass Effect 2 and 3, and ignoring the fact it shoots lasers, is versatile, mobile, effective at various ranges, can be upgraded, carry ridiculous amounts of ammo, and be used by multiple squad members, I'm putting it on this list because it just looks so damn cool.
I mean, after default Shepard's granite carved chisel cheeks and the N7 armour, this thing is the most iconic item in Mass Effect.
Look at the effect it can have on a person's coolness. Here's a picture of me not holding the M8 Avenger assault rifle from Mass Effect. I look tired, old, and I've lowered the saturation. And here's me not holding the M8 Avenger assault rifle from Mass Effect. Point proven, thank you very much. What's next?
It's the revolver Gunblade from Final Fantasy VIII, a weapon I liked the look of so much that on my first playthrough I kept it equipped right up until the Ultima Seer boss fight, which goes some way to explaining why I got my ass kicked every single time.
What a weapon though, and I bet we all had that similar eureka moment, didn't we? Well, those of us who didn't pay attention to the battle tutorial anyway, when you realise if you press R1 at exactly the right time, Squall pulls the trigger as he connects for a critical hit. You see the Gunblade, the clue is in the title, is a gun. And, yeah.
So it's got the chamber here where the bullets go, and even the handle's like a gun, isn't it? In fact, now I think about it, it's more like a gun than a sword.
What I love most about the Gunblade is that it takes time to become a true master, both in the world of the game and in the hands of the player. Give it 10 hours or so and you'll be pulling off the R1 critical hit without even thinking. It becomes so habitual you'll be pressing R1 for everyone, even though Zell definitely doesn't have bullets in his gloves, nor Selphie in her nunchucks, or Questis in her whip. The true test of Gunblade mastery comes when performing Renzo Kuken, however. Nailing a perfect limit break every time, no matter the timing of the blows, is what sets you apart. And the satisfaction of unleashing Lionheart, oh, amazing.
Change the stupid code every week.
Step aside, Dave.
Try it now!
Yes, entry number 4 is Kingdom Hearts Kingdom Key, the default version of the Keyblade wielded mainly by spiky-haired and unnaturally big-footed protagonist Sora. In the game, it's a wonderful magical weapon that can do pretty much whatever the story needs it to do. It can kill Heartless, it can shoot light at big keyholes in the sky and seal worlds and open treasure chests, and it's brilliant, yeah!
In real life, however, it's just a big, useless nothing. What is... because I'm not the true Keyblade master, is that it? That's why I can't use it, is it? Right. That worked though, didn't it?
Number 5 on our list is Gjallarhorn, an exotic weapon so ludicrously big and famous you don't even need to be a Destiny fan to know all about it. So what that its obscene power has been curtailed after the Year 2 update. Back in the day, Gjallarhorn was a must-have, a super-powered rocket launcher that pulverised bosses and other tough enemies, and that made high-level strikes in the original Vault of Glass raid a slightly less impossibly difficult task.
In fact, Gjallarhorn became so vital to doing things like the Vault of Glass raid on hard mode that often you'd find yourself not being allowed into a fire team if you didn't own it.
Yeah, you're alright, mate. What level are you?
Level 30.
Got your galley? Yeah, alright. Alright, hang on, mate. What level are you?
29.
What are you packing?
Cerberus regime.
Out!
Next up, we've got the Blades of Chaos, Kratos' lethal pair of one-handers that he uses in the original God of War Chains of Olympus, and God of War Ascension. As well as being brutally efficient at slicing up all of Greek mythology, the Blades of Chaos have some truly horrific origins. Forged by Ares, the actual God of War and antagonist of the first game in the series, in the red-hot belly of the underworld, the blades were specially made for his servant.
Now, I don't know about you, but on the rare occasion I specially make something for someone, the giving of the something is usually quite a pleasant affair. Dave, I've specially made a USB filled with clips of me being mean to you in Friday Features.
Thanks.
But when Ares specially made the Blades of Chaos for Kratos, and he even had them delivered by Carrier Harpy, which is very romantic, what he failed to mention was how they'd be permanently seared onto Kratos' arms with chains, and that in addition to having 2 lumps of deadly metal welded to his hands forever, he'd also be induced into a trance-like war frenzy and kill his family, and then have their ashes plastered onto his body as a reminder.
That's not the worst bit about having blades seared to your arms though, is it? The worst bit would be just having to perform everyday tasks like I can't gesticulate how I'd want to, I can't rub my hands together. I mean, how does Kratos go to the toilet? Ow!
Our final entry this week is the Portal Gun from Portal and Portal 2, and while technically you could say this isn't a weapon so much as a clever puzzle-solving device, I felt I had to include it anyway simply because it's just so iconic. Capable of linking 2 points in space by shooting out a pair of compatible wormholes, the Portal Gun can nonetheless be very dangerous if used irresponsibly. Like if you plop one on the moon, say, and then the other in the room that you're in.
It's not a toy. You shouldn't muck about with it, although it doesn't really matter anyway, because I haven't got any idea how it... Right, you come here.
Hello, my name's Dave, and I like making stupid rap videos and complaining about your Friday features.
Dave.
That's it, 7 video game weapons way too dangerous for real life, but that we made anyway. Check out the description for more info on the 3D printed replicas in this video, let us know in the comments if you know how I can resuscitate Dave, and subscribe for more of these videos every Friday. Thanks for watching.